Do you want to know why I think banning Mega Sableye and Gothitelle is such a terrible idea? It's because Mega Medicham is just such a freaking broken Pokemon. And you know what? This team right here actually defeats, completely just 6-0s the whole Mega Sableye Gothitelle strategy. It's fucking ridiculous. Which is why I think this whole suspect test is stupid. People just need to know how to deal with these strategies. Like I said, Togekiss, Tyranitar, Mega Medicham, they just destroy Stall together. And I'm just going to show you how ridiculous Mega Medicham is. So I'm going to lead off with Rotom just because it was a good Pokemon to lead off of this team. He's going to lead off with the Azumarill, and I figured Voltor's my best option because his safest option would have been going to Celebi, because, you know, I could have gone for Burn or just whatever. And I decided to Pursuit Trap to Celebi because since it was leftovers, I know it wasn't some sort of Smash Passer, and it also wouldn't have made sense for him to have a Smash Passing Celebi. So now he goes to the Azumarill, and I go into my Rotom because that's my decision. I wanted to see if this was the Belly Drum Azumarill. It's actually not. It's the leftovers variant. So now I'm just gonna threaten it out, and I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch. If he goes into Landorus, that's the ballsier play to do, but he can't really do anything. So I was gonna attempt to go for. Well, I wanted to threaten him out to Heat Ran because I wanted to go for Pain Split. So Will-O-Wisp. And he sees when the Heat Ran, and he goes Inch Power, which was dumb because he completely sacked his Heat Ran, so now I'd be able to free to Will-O-Wisp later, which is very, very poor choice in him. So 7 turns in, and I'm already 6-4. He goes into Latias, I go into my Jirachi, because Jirachi is D-switching to Latias, and I just threaten it out and go for a U-turn, and now I'm able to bring in Medicham. My bad, I bring in Rotom. I should have gone Medicham. And the whole point is this so I could get a burn on something, but I do miss. I've been missing the Will-O-Wisp a lot lately, but that's fine. And I did not want to go into Jirachi again because he doubled into Scizor, so I went to Tyranitar because she is the most expendable member on my team at this point, and I went for Pursuit. In hindsight, my opponent, let me just pause this real quick. My opponent should have stayed in and going for another Draco, because if you're ever in that situation where let's say a Bisharp or Scarf Tyranitar has cornered you with your Latios or Latias, you need to actually go for another Draco Meteor, because if you switch out, that's just wasted. That's just a waste of a turn because you could have done more damage to them. So I was contemplating for Crunch, but considering he stayed on his Heat Run before, I didn't think he was very skilled, and this is lower ladder anyway, so I stayed in. So I wanted to save my Tyranitar, but really I should have just sacked it. There was no reason to save it other than me trying to preserve a 6-0 because I like to show off quite a lot. So I make the mistake of letting Pokemon eat up attacks that they really shouldn't even be getting hit by. And because of that, I do not preserve the 6-0. So Jirachi's going to go down, but that's perfectly fine because Mega Medicham has no counters. Most people would have gone for Fake Out here, but it was just a lot smarter just to go right for the heavy options and Headbutt. And then High Jump Kick's easily going to finish that Scizor. No counters, you have like no switch into this at all. You could have gone to Landorus C, but it really would not have made a difference. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this just illustrates how ridiculous Mega Medicham is. There's just no switch-ins to this thing. No counters. You know, there's switch-ins, but there are no counters. No, there are no counters whatsoever. I cannot speak today. Actually, you know what? There is a counter, but it's just not good, and I will discuss about it in a future video. Thank you all for watching. This is Archie signing off.